it is your girl April. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, first of all, I want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, commenting on my videos, hitting me up on Instagram and ask more questions. It definitely makes me feel loved and I appreciate it so much. So, let's get started. So this video, obviously by the title, is going to be part of the sugar daddy, sugar baby, Snapchat premium, all that jazz stuff. So this is actually going to be part of a series. I'm going to clump them into a series. But this video is going to be on the do's and the don'ts of a sugar daddy and sugar baby relationship, because I feel like there are stuff that men can't tell us that they want us to know, and there are stuff that we can't tell them that we want them to know. So I just want to plainly put it out in a video. I've asked my sugar daddies a couple questions and my friends a couple questions about stuff they are okay with, not okay with, that they do, that they don't do. So I'm just kind of going to share some of those with you guys. So yeah, before we get started, make sure you do like and subscribe. And so I do have the list of do's and don'ts in front of me. So I'm just going to kind of read them off. And we're going to do them, the sides of do's and then the sides of don'ts, just in case people want to take notes. You don't have to go fast. You can take your time. Okay, so the first do I have is you want to be blunt. Do not lie. You definitely want to let them know what you're wanting and how much you're wanting and what you're willing to do. You don't want to offend anybody if they ask the wrong question and your response is, hey, F off, who the F do you think you are? You know, you didn't describe or tell them what you're willing to offer, so they thought they just ask. So you definitely want to make sure that you tell them what you want. Another do is you want to get records. So if you are a female who is wanting to physically get into this, like your body with another person, you definitely want to get STD records. You want to make sure that you're messing around with somebody who's clean instead of messing around with somebody who's dirty, because if you do get dirty, then this line of work is going to be very hard and your life is going to be very hard depending on which STD you get. So I would definitely get records just so you're safe and they're safe. Just asking somebody, hey, are you clean, they're not going to give you an honest answer whether they are or whether they aren't. To be completely honest, most men don't know if they have STDs. Only females do, because we show signs. So tell them to get tested. So you definitely, when you introduce yourself to somebody and you start talking, you definitely want to put down ground rules. Let them know where you stand, what is going to happen, what you are okay with happening, and what you are not okay with happening. I think that it is very, 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 very important. I've caught myself in so many situations where I've gotten so angry at people and just frustrated because they weren't understanding. But then also I realized I didn't put any rules down. I didn't let anybody know. So it's kind of my fault. So definitely put down rules. Do not sway your rules for anybody, because they're rules for a reason. Let people know this is how it goes. If they don't like it, they can go, because you can have other people. You want to make sure that you have a payment plan in place. I know that sounds kind of stupid, but if you are wanting to have your bills paid by this time and you need this much in a month after you working this much, let them know that that's what you're trying to get done, so they understand what they're helping you with, because some people are willing to give more because they're like, hey, you're trying to help pay your bills and you're working and you're a full-time student. So, you know, but definitely have a payment plan set in place when you're talking to somebody, because you don't want to constantly ask them for money or basically just beg. You don't want to beg. You don't want to seem like you need them. You want to get to know them. I know that sounds stupid because you're after their money, or maybe you're after a relationship that has benefited from, I don't know. but you truly want to get to know them because they can see if you're just there for money because of how the conversation goes, or if you're truly wanting to get to know them and make it a relationship type of sugar baby, sugar daddy thing. So you definitely want to start a conversation and treat them basically like a friend until it advances to something otherwise, just so they feel a connection and are okay and somewhat trust you. So dudes for us, so sugar daddies to sugar babies, they definitely, we hate feeling like purchases. Okay? So you definitely want to make us feel more than just a purchase. So always asking for pictures, always asking for videos, always asking for FaceTime. You definitely don't want to do that because it's just making us feel like, oh yeah, you're only here for that, which is, in some cases, it's okay if you were blunt in the beginning and you let them know and everything is supposed to go. If they ask for that and that's how it's supposed to go, that's okay. But if you aren't blunt and don't do that, then it kind of messes up our heads and makes us feel bad. It's happened to me before. I don't know if it happens to other people, but yeah. So some don'ts, you definitely don't want to lie. Don't tell them what they want to hear. Be honest, be open as you're wanting to be. If you lie, this could be somebody who can hack and completely know you're lying and do something to destroy you because you fucked them over or something. So I would definitely don't lie. Karma always comes back to bite you, so don't lie. And if you want to tell them what they want to hear, make sure that they know the ground before you do that. So they know that you're not actually wanting to move all the way across the world for them and have kids with them, and they're sending you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and then they're like, hey, you finally now have enough to come live with me, and you're like, that was never gonna happen. Even though, yes, you made a lot of money, that's a horrible human thing to do, so still don't do it. Another don't is to pick up your clients in your hometown. Personally, I don't do that. I only have a handful of clients in my hometown that I still tend to, and that is because we were friends or partners before, so I just, we still have that arrangement connection type of thing going on. It's weird because everybody knows everybody. Somehow they've seen them. They know where they work, some weird thing. So you could walk into AutoZone and one of your clients could be the clerk. And it's really awkward because now he knows what type of car you drive. Now he knows he can look you up in the system. Now he knows your actual name type of thing. So you definitely don't want to pick up people in your hometown just because it can end very, very bad for you. I know that it is hard when men offer $800, $900, $1,500 to hang out with you. So that hangout, you obviously know what's going to happen in the end. Don't put yourself in an uncomfortable situation just for money. Your body is worth more than any man can give you. So make sure you don't put yourself in a situation where you just put a price tag on it. And I'm not saying that it's bad to have sex for money. I'm not against that. I'm just saying if you feel like that amount isn't enough, don't accept it. $1,800, no. $2,000, no. Like, just make sure they know that you are worth more than that. That is not your base amount. And if you are doing sex for money, make sure that you have a certain amount that you don't fall below. One of my friends, she does $580. She will not do anything under $580. If anybody ever tries to come at her with something other than that, she declines it. Because she personally thinks that she's worth more and she also has a family to feed. So she makes it expensive. Another don't is ask for money 24/7. Sugar daddies hate that. They hate that. They hate that. They hate that. Constantly asking for money instead of having a real conversation with them isn't what they wanted. They didn't want to hear about the whole time, when are you going to pay me? When are you going to pay me? I sent you this. When are you going to give me money? It's not fun. They don't enjoy it. That's not why they have you. So definitely make sure you're not always asking them to put money in your bank account, because it gets annoying and they hate it. Been there, done that, got a t-shirt. So here's one for a sugar daddy. Definitely don't try to own us. If that is the arrangement you have with your sugar baby, that is okay. But if you were like, listen to me, do not do that. Because first of all, we are giving you the opportunity to be with us. It is not the other way around. We are not paying you, you are paying us. So don't try to own us, because we basically own you. Another don't is get into a relationship. Personally, also because I have a boyfriend, but even before I did, I never got into a relationship with any of my clients or my sugar daddies. It is too complicated when you mix love with money, because if it's based off of money, then you really can't break from that, kind of, because you've always been dependent on this person and it's just really confusing, and it gets to the point where sometimes they don't want to help you out because they think you're their girlfriend and you're not supposed to ask for money and da-da-da-da-da. So definitely make sure that you don't get into a relationship, or you don't get into a relationship with someone you don't want to. But yeah. So I know a lot of people have been asking a lot of questions about like how they should proceed with their Snapchat premium. And I personally haven't been answering, and I am so sorry for that. I've been busy. I'm training for my new job, and I got a cat also, so I'm just kind of like getting my life together. But I am answering them all now tonight. This is now a thing. Monday nights, we are doing videos. We are answering questions. So definitely make sure you talk to me. Let me know what's going on. Yeah. So those are the do's and the don'ts of a sugar daddy, sugar baby, premium snap type of thing. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that thumbs up and comment on this video, and check out my Instagram. And I will see you guys later.